The Upper Peninsula is a treasure trove of outdoor recreation and history. Local 3's Melissa Venix took a road trip over to Grand Island and tells us about some things that make it special.
Grand Island National Recreation Area, located west of Munising in Alger County, offers visitors beautiful outdoor scenery, recreation, and stories of days past. Brian Hinch, West Zone Recreation Specialist with the National Forest Service, says the island was inhabited by Native Americans starting around 500 BC, followed by European settlers around 1840. Abraham Williams was one notable settler.
He settled the island and worked with the Native Americans, and then in about 1901, William Mather of Cleveland Cliffs Iron Company bought the island, and then began what we call the resort era, where there was actually a hotel not too far from our location here at Williams Landing, and that was in business until about 1959. And then from about the mid-50s to about the early 80s, the island was logged. And then in around 1984, the island was put up for sale. And at that time, there wasn't a lot of interest in the island. I mean, there was a little bit of local interest, but in 1989, the Trust for Public Lands and the U.S. Congress bought Grand Island for $3.5 million.
In 1990, the island was designated as a national recreation area and is now operated by the Hiawatha National Forest. Hinch says one notable fact about the geography of the island is that it used to be two islands.
The thumb and then the main part of the island, about 4,000 years ago, actually were two separate islands, and then as the lake levels dropped, it became one island and created what's called the Tombolo.
Mountain biking, hiking, backpacking, and kayaking are all popular activities for visitors.
Overall, just taking in a lot of the overlooks that we have on the island. I think one of the most pristine places to get away from it all is the North Beach, and then also Trout Bay is another beautiful location on the island where you get to really see those sandstone cliffs and take in the beautiful scenery.
Grand Island Ferry Service also runs a bus tour on the island. Visitors can learn about the history of significant locations on the south side of the island and see the inside of one original building. Reporting on Grand Island, Melissa Venix, Local 3 News.